What's going on, you guys? It's your boy D or whatever, and today I'm in a new setup. We're gonna try this out for this, just for probably this video right here, the purposes of this video. Yeah, like we're gonna get into some new things. We're gonna do a challenge slash, I guess it's not a story time, but it's gonna be more so just me trying to help people. Like I told you before in my last video, we're trying to get ourselves back onto a good mental state. You know what I'm saying? So today's video is going to be me doing the spicy noodle challenge. We not ready. I'm not ready. I know. But if you haven't done it already, go ahead and subscribe, like this video, share this video, tell your family members and friends that DeMarco is here. He ain't going nowhere. And I don't know whoever told you that he was going somewhere. He's going somewhere because he's not going nowhere, baby. And if you guys see me doing like this a lot, I have a microphone right here. So I want to see, also I want to see if he's going to, you know how people be doing the ASMR videos? The fuck is that? Oh. I want to know if people like do the ASMR videos. I want to see if today's video will kind of be like that too, okay? So, let's get into it. And by the way, you know, I always go to Dunkin' Donuts. So shout out to Dunkin' Donuts. Sponsor me, please. Thank you. Alright, so I ordered you know, the noodles. It's a website called yummybazaar.com, so go to them and check them out. I have the 2 times noodles, and also I have the original ones, which we're gonna do today. So we're gonna do the original ones, and maybe a couple weeks from now, if I see how these do, then we'll do the 2 times. But as of right now, we're gonna do these. So yeah, let's get into the motherfucking video. All right, you guys, I'm back. I went ahead and cooked the noodles off camera. I cooked them for about, I say about 10 minutes. Now I think it said do what a package you. So, according to the cooking directions, it says put the noodles in a boiling pot of water and simmer for 5 minutes. Which I just left mine, I put it halfway, and then I said, you know what, let me just cook noodles. Because I normally don't cook noodles on the stove. I always put my noodles in the microwave. But it says do not microwave, biggest day on the pack. So please don't put it in the microwave. I don't know what happens, but don't put it in the microwave. But it said put it in water, simmer for 5 minutes, and throw the water away, but leave a little bit of water in. So I got a little bit of water in here. And it says remain 8 spoons of water, which I didn't scoop out no damn 8 scoops of water. I just poured enough water back in that motherfucking bowl. Period. Then it says put the liquid sauce and stir that in, and then add your flakes and stuff like that that come in the pack. Which these are the flakes, and this is that pepper shit that they be talking about. I'm trying not to. Let me see. Oh, I might have should have left a little bit more water. Cause this is not how I eat my noodles. But anyway, y'all probably see all that steam and shit. I don't even know. Alright. So, like I said, these are the noodles. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is, oh shit, I'm glad it was not open. Alright, put that there so it don't mess up. I'm gonna get all the sauce down. But today's video is gonna be about like how you can, like, I guess you could say, spot a real friend versus a fake friend. And for me, I'm not a genius at this because, of course, you always have to go through like failed friendships and a lot of things you have to go through when you come down to your friends. Like, you can't really say, oh yeah, this was a real ass friend, because deep down inside, you always assume that your friends are real. 9 times out of 10, anybody that you come in contact with or become friends with, you expect them to be real. So today I'm just gonna be giving you guys like just like random shit. Like, we're gonna talk about it, but we're gonna give like signs that are like they're toxic, like your friends, like if they're toxic, and like what makes a friend. Like, so we're gonna start off with the bad and we're gonna get to the good. But for right now, I think that's what we should do. We should just like go into the toxic stuff, and I'm gonna eat the noodles at the same time. So bitch, if I have a heart attack on the motherfucking line, y'all know who to call. Call my best friend. Y'all will find her. She's somewhere on my page. Okay, now how the fuck I get this open? Oh, there you go. Alright. Ugh. Ah! Ew! It's hot. I mean, it sting a little bit. Alright, but anyway. Y'all can't see this. Y'all don't need to see all this. Ugh. It's like somebody killed me, bitch. And there's blood everywhere. Okay. I would do like I did my spicy, when we did the Buffalo Wild Wings challenge with my friend. I would add some hot sauce, but I don't know what it's give. And I ain't finna do it. Alright, I'll put this right here. I hope it don't melt out or whatever. Alright, so let's get the girls what they giving the girl. Ugh. Oh, it's on my hand. It's giving the girl very much. Bitch, we better have a messy situation. Ugh. Ugh. It smells good though. Alright, so there's the noodles. It doesn't look as hot as like people be having it on, because I think they be using like more than one pack, and I'm not doing one in my pack right now. But I don't know if I want these little flake things in it. But they stink. What is this? I don't want that. I don't know what that is. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the first thing. And of course I got my Dunkin' Donuts on the side. Lemon pepper, extra wet, extra crispy. But let's see. Alright, cool. Oh, I don't know, girl. I don't know. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and get a girl what they giving a girl. Because y'all wanted this, right? This is what y'all want. This the type of content you want! I'm sorry, I probably just did it all in y'all fucking face. But anyway, let's go. Jesus. The noodles could be cooked a little differently. Bitch, these fucking noodles are stuck in my teeth. I picked the wrong day to do this in video. Because I bit the inside of my tongue. And these bitches is a little spice and they hitting it. Child. But they're actually good. They just have they have a funny taste. Maybe I didn't cook them all the way through, but they have a funny taste, okay. Yeah, they're not as bad. They taste a little sweet. Okay, so yeah, they're not as hot as people making them out to be. Maybe because I didn't add enough stuff, or I ain't ate them long enough. But yeah. Anyway, it's a fucking noodle stuck in my mouth. I'm glad y'all can't see my mouth, because it's like really right now. But anyway, so signs for me that I feel like are toxic, and a lot of friends that I've been friends with could probably say the same thing about me, but because I even told my best friend one day, I was like, I feel like I'm not a good friend. And she was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I'm not a good friend. Y'all probably looking at me like, bitch, get it. Okay, I think it's gone. Alright, so the first thing I think is signs of a toxic friend is when whatever you do is never good enough for them. You know what I'm saying? So what I mean by that is, bruh, for me, I don't like to really talk to a lot of people every single day. There's like certain people I talk to every single day, but then there's like a couple of people I don't. But my friends that I've had that were this type of way, nothing I said or did was good enough. It just made me feel like I'm keep giving, like telling you like what's, you know, what I feel is wrong. and you really just throwing me to the side like you don't care. And it's like, bitch, why? Like, what did I do to you that would make you just keep continuously do stuff that you know is hurting me? Like, I'm telling you what I fuck is really good, and you know what I'm saying? Next I got is they comment on the smallest flaw or imperfection of you. Like, a lot of my friends that I've had, male and female, have always came up to me and like kind of instead of them trying to uplift me and try to make me feel good about things that I do, they always will find a negative thing to say. Whether it will be the females more so, but it would be more so they would try to like call me out my name, and it's like I said all the time, I have feminine ways and I understand that, but they pick something like that and run with it. Instead of people like coming up to me asking me, like genuinely asking me like what's wrong with you, or hey, is something going on with you? No, you run and spread your lips and mouth and say, oh, the market is this, the market is that, and they find a negative thing. Like, people always say my attitude is the worst. They say I'm mean. I'm never gonna have friends if I continue to be the way I am. X, Y, and Z. So it's like people love bringing out things, and like I said at the time, I know I have like somewhat of an attitude problem because I have to be that way. Because when I was nice, people didn't like that. So now that I'm older, I have to give you what y'all technically was saying I was. So now I'm gonna give it to you because you was always telling me you act like a girl, you act like this, you do this, you do that. Okay, so now I'm giving you nigga, and you don't like it. Oh, okay. Next thing I got is they drag up your past and won't allow you to be different. And this happened to me once. Excuse me. These are really disgusting, you guys. I don't. I'm just gonna continue to eat them until I get through my video, but I'm throwing this shit away when I finish. But it happened to me because I was friends with somebody, and after we fell out, they kind of like threw everything I told to them in confidence out the window. And for me, I think that's the worst thing that's what broke me when it came down to me trying to be friends with other people, was because it's like, bitch, I gave you, like, we was getting to know each other and everything like that too, but I gave you, you know, information about myself. I told you a lot of things that nobody really, to this day, my best friend know half the shit that I told this person. And that's crazy, right? So my best friend knows, you know, me and her, some days we kind of like do a kiki and we do a heart to heart, but this particular person, I told him everything because I thought me and this person was going to be in a relationship. And after we fell out, it's like I got a long paragraph message to me throwing everything I told him basically in my face. So that kind of hurt me, and I was like, damn, is this what the fuck I have to deal with? Like, when I lose friends, like, they're gonna really do stuff like this to me? So now when people be like, open up, I don't do this shit. Open up to who? Not you. But me and that person, we're in a better space, even though y'all probably gonna clown me for that, but we're kind of in a better space right now. I don't know, you never know, you know, some days you know, people like to pick and choose, so I don't really know, but for right now I feel like we're in a good space, and we had a conversation and we understood what each other's point of view was when it came down to the situation at heart of why it happened. But yeah, next I have is they're critical, controlling, and don't think about your needs. And that's true. Because I used to always hang out with everybody, but people always wanted to like be like, oh, we're going to such and such and such. And if I be like, oh, well, I don't really feel like going. Man, come on, bro. Like, you don't never go nowhere. Like, every time we try to go somewhere, da, 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 da. So I get to that point of being peer pressured, and I actually end up going with them somewhere. And, or I'm lame because I don't want to, like, if I did go with them and I didn't do something that they like to do, I was lame, or you bring down the energy, you this, you that, the third. And that kind of, like, made me feel like, because like I said, I'm 26 now, so I think that was around 22. It might have been 22. I think around my 22, 23, maybe. I think. I'm not sure, don't quote me, but I think it was in my younger, like closer to the younger years, like 20 and stuff like that, up there. I was told these things, and I just was so, I was like, oh my God, I have a friend. Like, I have friends. And, you know, I didn't realize my worth until, like, after I fell out with them, and then I kind of, like, understood, like, damn, I did do a lot of things for a lot of people, and people didn't, you know, care, basically. So, yeah. Next I have is, they have you feeling beaten, wounded, and battered. And that's true, because, and not physically beating me up or nothing like that, but it seems like the things that they did kind of bruised me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really stuck with me, because every person that I meet now, I don't know, because I don't want to put my information out there and then I get tore down at the end of the day, because this happened. I think this is like I gave somebody, I think this might be the third person that I recently gave my time to. And it's just like crazy, because it's like, what am I doing wrong? Like, I mean, I'm not trying to find a relationship, because I've told people that. Like, even if we did get to that point where we wanted to be in a relationship, we still had to be friends. We wouldn't be able to just jump into, oh, we friends, now we're going to jump into a relationship 2 months, 3 months later. No, I want you to know, I need you here for a whole year. And if you last a whole, well, technically that did happen, but for another person, it did happen, but then a year later, I don't know what happened. But still, I want a person who could be with me for a whole entire year. No sexual, like, we're not doing anything sexual. Kissing doesn't count. But sexual intercourse and all that shit, we're not doing none of that. If you can stay with me and I know you're being faithful to me during that whole time, bitch, you a motherfucking keeper. Then I might think about it. But other than that, nah. Next I have is, they never respect you when you say no to something. And that's a good one for people. Because, you know, people don't like to hear the word no. So I used to be that way. I mean, not used to be. I used to be the yes person. Like, I would always want to go. Like, okay, yeah. I mean, I ain't got nothing else to do, so let's go. Y'all, this is disgusting. I don't want to do. This video was a fucking fail, because that's disgusting. But anyway, we'll have to do a mukbang or something next time. And but they don't like when you say no, because they feel like, especially when people are all about themselves and you tell them no, oh bitch, you done fucked up. Because I know how I was when I was spoiled. My mama like, when I was growing up, my mama used to buy me everything I wanted. So then when I got older and I didn't get things that I wanted, like, you know, like time of a dime, I got upset. But when it comes down to friendships and you tell them, like, no, I don't have no money, like, I don't want to go, I can't go, da da da, they'll make it like, what do you mean? Like, you just got paid last week. I know, bitch, but damn, that was my coin. Like, worry about you. Why you worry about my pocket? I don't give a damn if I got paid that same day you asked me. That don't mean I want to go with you. If I say I ain't got no goddamn money, bitch, I ain't got no goddamn money. Period. But yeah. Next I got is, it kind of ties into the same thing where it says they don't care about your feelings and like to see you suffer. Which, that kind of happened too. Like I said, when I had a lot of drama going on with my mom and stuff like that, before my mom's death, it was before she even went into the hospital and stuff like that, it wasn't last year, it was maybe a year before that, I think. It was like a lot of friends did not understand, like, I'm telling you, like, I'm dealing with some things personally, so y'all want to hang out, yeah, I'm cool with hanging out with you, but I gotta go after I leave. Like, after whatever you invited me to, I'm not staying till like late that night, or I know I'm not drinking with y'all, no, I'm not gonna smoke with y'all, because deep down inside I had other things that I was, in my mental state was like, this is not the crowd. You know what I'm saying? This is not the crowd I want to hang out with, basically. And it's hard because you feel like that's the crowd. When you pick those people and you hang around them for a minute, or you would think that that'd be your crowd. But then after a while, it's like, this is not my crowd to hang with. Like, that's kind of the reason why a lot of the people that I work cool with, I really don't, I guess, socialize with them as much now. Because they're only good for like certain things. Like, you know, your friends that are good for this, good for that, and good for this and that. When it comes down to them, it's like, yeah, they don't like to see me, because they really just felt like I was just being the one that did, like I was being hurtful to them, when in reality you were hurting me. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, the last thing I got up here as far as toxic people, like I said, they're always about them and they don't care about how you feel. Like, they're all about what about them and what they think and want and feel. And that's what I was saying too. Like, they really do. Like, and that's a narcissistic type of person too. And I think I've encountered that a lot in my life. That people are about themselves and don't really care about you until like you do something hurtful to them, and then that's when they want to like play the victim. And the people said I play victim a lot with a lot of things that I do too, but I don't really do that when people don't really understand my point. Like, if we can't talk about it, and I've been trying to reach out and trying to like make amends with you, and you don't appreciate it, or if we try to make amends or we think we good, and then 2 to 3 weeks later you fall out with me over nothing, I can't keep you. Like, I don't know what that means. You know what I'm saying? All right, so now I'm gonna give y'all like some tips on like how you know your friend is really for you and really for you. Like, come on now, really for me? Bitch, I know you about it. I know you about it. I have, you know, that if you are really friends with a person, y'all could be in the same room and y'all joke. Like, y'all know how to joke, but nobody else catch the joke but y'all. Y'all think about that for a minute. If y'all ever in a room with people and, you know, you look at your friend, like somebody may do something and then you and your friend just do a little stop. You better not. Y'all do that right there, you already on top. Y'all got the energy that nobody else could compare to, because nobody else would know. And if y'all had like little lingos and stuff, nobody would ever know what y'all talking about. Bitch. Girl. If you do any of that when your friends, you know that's your bitch. Because that lets you know right there, that's your bitch, that's your best friend. Y'all know the tea. Y'all know what it is going on, and y'all see what it's giving, but y'all trying to like play it cool, like, alright, yeah, we ain't gonna spark that ass up, but we got you. We clock what you trying to give. Next I have is, y'all can never stay mad at each other. Yeah, because if you guys like have an argument with each other, come on now. If y'all really friends and y'all was really friends, y'all would talk it out. And that's, like I said, with me and my best friend, we do that. Like, we can have a whole entire like day where I just be like, girl, let me tell you something. Like, I tell her about herself, and sometimes she can tell me about myself, but sometimes I don't give her that benefit of the doubt. Sometimes I hang up, but but if you guys can like talk about it or do something like that, and y'all good, like, y'all could come back. Like, it's all about coming back after something, a disagreement. If it's a disagreement, because basically that's all it is a disagreement. But if you really my friend, you would be like, you know what, let me sit back. Okay, my best friend did say that he felt this way, or she did say she felt this way about me, or da-da. And you sit back and you think about it, and you come back to your friend like, bitch, I'm sorry. Like, girl, I should have put you in that situation. If they come back and tell you, if they like whatever you was trying to tell them and they didn't get it the first go round, they just thought it was an argument with them, and they come back and relate everything you just said back to them, and then they like understand where the fuck you came from, Bitch, that's your friend. That's your motherfucking friend. Shout out to my bitch. Because we damn sure had a heart-to-heart one time. And that was the motherfucking key. And we both acknowledged what the fuck was our tea. Like, we knew what our tea was. Like, what it was giving. So, yes, let's get into it. You guys are a replica of each other. Like, y'all just a boy and a girl. Or sometimes it can be like boys and boys and girls and girls. Something like that, you know. Either way it goes. But y'all know each other. Like, y'all just back and forth. Like, my bitch know me and I know my bitch. If you don't know your best friend shit, like, y'all don't know everything about your best friends, y'all not best friends. Now, I'm not gonna say me and my best friend, we share a lot of shit. Like, some days we just be so bored. Like, we just go through, like, a question thread on Twitter. And we just basically go down the list of the questions and just talk. Like, bitch, yep. Bitch. And we talk about the questions and we have like a kiki. That's our conversation. So we get to know each other even more. Even though I've been friends with my friend for almost 12 years now. I think it'll be about 12 years. About 11 or 12 years right now, if I'm not mistaken. But, because I was in high school when I first met her. And that was 10 years ago. Yeah. So that's about right. Well, it's 11 years because it's 2020 now. So, yeah, about 11 to 12 years now, I've been friends with her. So, each day, we're learning from each other. Like, we learning each other's, basically, attitudes, what makes us upset, what gets us to the point of being like, oh. Like, if you call, like, my best friend know me. She already knows. When she called me and I give her, like, a one-word answer, bitch, go ahead and hang up. Just go ahead and hang up. I don't feel like talking. I don't feel like being around. I don't do nothing right now. And when I'm ready to come back and talk to you, you know I hit you up, bitch. Cause that's what my bitch do. Shout out to her. Next one is, they're always proud of your accomplishments and they hype you up about them. And I have a few friends that I will say that kind of motivate me, but at the end of the day, like, I never really feel like people, you know, really supported me. And I sent it to a friend of mine one time. And I just felt like none of my friends were supporting me. Like, I had businesses that never went anywhere. I have the YouTube that's not really going anywhere. And I always told myself, like, I'm not going to let this defeat me. I'm not going to let this defeat me. But then in the reality, I'm like, this is defeating me. Because you're my friend, like, and all it takes is a simple share. A simple retweet. Just a simple, yes, bitch. Like... The noodles in the back of my throat. The noodles in the back of my throat. Huh. But it's like, that's all it takes. It's a simple, you don't even have, like, I really want people to subscribe. But then it's like, you don't have to subscribe. As long as you retweet and somebody else is going to see my video. And they're going to come to subscribe. And that's going to build me up. But nobody ever clicks the things and say, oh, this is dope. Oh, I like this. So it's like, when you finally do find people that are hyping you up, you kind of want to keep them, because like my music, that if y'all watch on my Instagram, I be posting up music. Sometimes I cook something, I post stuff. You know, a lot of people kind of hype me up with that. When I get a fresh haircut, you know, they try to like hype me up with that too. But it's like, I love that, because before I never had that from none of my friends. Like, none of my friends would ever really like support me. They were like, oh, this is nice, da 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 da, but they never support it. Like, I understand that a simple retweet would help me out, but if you really support me, and if I support your business and you don't even support mine, why are we friends? Because for one, you're fake to me. That would be a fake move to me. Like, I have a business, you have a business, we both doing something, and I support you, I buy your stuff, and for me, I don't spend no hella money on nothing. Unless I really and truly want it and need it. Anything I buy has to be cheap. And if I'm supporting you and your shit is almost $20, you better motherfucking retweet my shit, bitch. Retweet the motherfucking tweet, like the bitch, comment on the motherfucker, and tell everybody else to motherfucking get on the motherfucking boat. Okay? But shout out to my best friend, I love him. And my other friends. They're always there for you no matter what. Shout out to my best friend, because she's always there. Another friend of mine, TJ, shout out to you. Thank you. Because the whole time that my mom was in the hospital. Like, it is another person, but we're not really. It was another person that was around during that time that kind of comforted me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had a fallout and we was good, but they was always there for me through that time. Like, I didn't think that people prayed for me. Shout out to my best friend, because she tells me she prays for me every night, so shout out to her. It's like they're there. Like, when I'm at my lowest and I don't know what the fuck to do, they always come up and say, you know what, get your shit, cause you are this, the third. And it kind of uplifts me, and I'm like, bitch, I'm always giving y'all like a tough talk speech when y'all in moods, but then when it's my turn to be in the mood, I can't hype my own self up, you know? And then they hype me up, and it's like, I love them. Like, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for everything y'all do, because camera died. But, like, I love them. Shout out to y'all or whatever. So, the last thing I got is, they're never jealous of you or try to bring down your self-esteem. And I told y'all in my last video, I was low-key jealous of my friend. So, for a moment, but like I said, after me and her had a heart-to-heart and talk, and we did what we had to do, we uplift each other. Like, we really do. We lift each other up now. It's like, if we have issues, we kind of address them right then and there. We say what the tea is. And because with me, I'm just trying to own up to me, everything that I've said I was meant to be. Like, I want to do so many things. And when you don't have that support, and then your friends come and say, you should do it, you should do it, I had that thought, like, okay, let me do it. Let me do it because my best friend told me to do it. But then it's like that other voice is telling you, bitch, you know you can't do that shit. So, shout out to all my friends who really do tell me, like, you should do it. Like, I don't see why you wouldn't do it, because you have the face for this. Like, the modeling thing has always been a passion of mine. I really wanted, I would have been a model in, I think, about 9 or 10. I went to an agency and they wanted me, and I had a contract and everything, but at that time my mom just didn't feel like it was right for me to be in that, because of what I had, the steps that I had to do to get to where I was, like, everything that because they gave me like a whole sheet. It was like a class workshop type thing that I would have to do. So and I didn't want to do it, because of course they told me I had to pay for it, but it was just the amount that it was asking for my mom to pay I think every month. And of course I didn't have no job. I was a child. Like, I couldn't help out if I wanted to, which I could have went back when I turned 18 as I got a job, but it's like, I wanted that. I wanted to, you know, bring my face onto magazines. Like, I want to see myself, because at that time they was scouting for people to be on Disney, Nickelodeon, not Cartoon Network. What's the other one? It was just, I think it was just Disney, Cartoon Network. I keep saying Cartoon Network. I think it was like Disney and like Nickelodeon, stuff like that. I think it was shows like that was on at that time, like Hannah Montana and That's So Raven and all those type of shows like that. I could have been on them. Commercials, all that would have been so perfect for me. But I just didn't feel like at that time that it was good for me. So now I just feel like I am going to continue to shine if I have the support. Like, all the people who are telling me I can do it, it kind of helps me boost myself. Because when I do my photo shoots and the pictures that y'all see on my Instagram, sometimes I don't even feel confident in my pictures. So when I take them and then I like show my best friend some, she was like, bitch, you need to send that to me. That is gonna be your new profile picture on your phone, or that's gonna be my new saver. You know, stuff like that. So that kind of boosts me. It's like, bitch, you making me feel like I was giving, bitch. You know, I was giving. Get into it. But yeah, shout out to all the, like, and I don't even have no beef with people. And let me change this up. Let me say that too. I have no beef with nobody. Okay, I have no beef. I have no disagreements with nobody. If you feel like we have an issue, and I've said it multiple times, I'm willing to talk out the conversation with y'all. Like, I'm really willing to have a conversation with you, because I need to know what caused us to get to that point. We don't have to be friends, and I say this all the fucking time. We do not have to be friends. If we could just have a conversation, understand why it happened and what caused X, Y, and Z to happen, we can go to the grave knowing we good. Ain't no beef with us. It's not no negative shit. Like, we don't have to see each other and you walk past me as if you did not see me. Like, that is kind of fake to me, because it's like, I'm always gonna be nice and say, I'll wave. I'm not gonna come up to you and have a hug kiki, but I will say, hey, how are you? And keep it pushing. We don't have to hold a conversation because we don't need to do that. So, but like I said, again, I love all people. I'm not gonna be fake when it comes down to the situation no more, because I've done that for so many years. And I've taken back people for them to do the same bullshit over again. So we're not gonna do that again, okay? No. Yeah. This video was kind of like a long video, probably, but you know, I'll probably chop it down and edit it up, and bitch, we're gonna be underneath 20, bitch. Hopefully we underneath 20 minutes. I hope. Oh, my legs right. But yeah, as I say all the time, be you. Give a about a hater, because they have enough time to talk about you. They have nothing going for themselves, and that's always gonna be a fact. Because when D say facts, it's a fact. And if you got a problem with my facts, what y'all need to do, go ahead and do it for me. Go get that. Cause they gonna give you the facts too. And you guys, until my next video, I love you so much, D Nation, and continue to be positive. Just be positive. Fuck what people saying to y'all, like, for real. Also, before I leave this video, I am working on merch for my YouTube. This time it's actually gonna be merch and not just me posting like some some pictures with you know, graphic tees that everybody else has already made. Like, this is gonna be all my sayings that y'all hear me say on this channel. I'm gonna start selling them, so stay tuned for that, you guys. I'm working on that. I'm trying to make sure I get them together first. So okay, and I love you, D Nation. I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.